Okay, we have a nice little express bar workout today. We're going to start off warming up, but first think about posture for a little bit. We have a really nice long spine, like there's a string pulling up from the top of your head, and your tailbone is curling down to point directly at the earth between your feet, okay? Strong belly muscles support up and in, keeping your low back safe. And we try to let the shoulders just fall softly down the back whenever we can. Okay, so with your nicest posture, take a big breath in, reach it up, look up. And with your exhale, you can bend your knees here. We're gonna fold. See if you can just touch the feet. Let your head hang nice and soft. And then again, inhale, roll it up, expanding. Exhale, touch your toes. And we're gonna do that several more times, so get a nice kind of a rhythm and just keep it going. If you want to close your eyes, just kind of rest your eyes for a moment and just notice how it feels to move and breathe. Maybe each time you do it, the movements get a little more fluid, the joints a little warmer. Just about 3 more, okay? Two more. Last one. Okay, when you come down this time, when you fold over to touch your toes, bend your knees so much that you could get the hands down, and we'll step the knees down. I'll meet you on hands and knees. Okay, make a strong foundation with your fingers spread wide. Okay, maybe if I put them up in the sky, you can see. Spread those fingers wide. Okay, and then we have a strong belly muscle up and in. So we want to do some cat-cows, pulling the spine into extension on your inhale. You want to think of using your upper body to really pull back here. And with your exhale, push the floor away, round your spine. Okay, we'll take some like that. Just inhaling big, open heart. Exhaling, round the back. So stretching out your back here. Keep going, find your own rhythm. Okay, I like to really let the head hang when you round the spine. Okay, just a handful more, please. And feel free to make these next few really side bendy. Okay, really roll into the sides of the ribs. I like to think of kind of jump roping the spine around. Okay, when you come back through center, find a nice long spine. Let's change into a supported side plank. So if you just spin on your left kneecap and point the left toes out to the left, okay, you can extend the right knee and drop that right heel on the floor. And then the right hand is free to reach up. We have a little supported side plank shape. Now something that's really going to help you out here is your foundation. So make sure that your left knee is under your left hip. Okay, sometimes a visual check is great. Make sure the left hand is under the left shoulder. And you can use that right leg for strength as well to push the floor. So once you've established some strength in your side plank shape, nice strong bottom shoulder lifted in the side of your body, go ahead and lift that big leg up. It's a big part of your body weight, so it takes a lot of strength to hold it. So if you need a break, you can just drop your leg and rest and come back in when you're ready. But nice and strong, give it a nice internal rotation. Feel free to point or flex the foot, but do activate it, please. And go ahead and tap the toe down and lift it up and down and up. We want controlled and slow. The core strength is really what's moving and holding this leg, as well as your outer hip, right? Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that nice long leg, hold it high, okay? Nice and parallel with the ground. Now really isolate this movement. Try not to move anything else in your body as you swing the leg forward, and isolate it as you swing it back. Swing it forward and back. So really trying not to let that whole hip come with it, right? Keep going forward and back. Working that outer hip today. Working that lower hip as well, right? 3, 2, Okay, last one. Go ahead and swing it back and put a nice bend in it, okay? Again, flex or point the foot. I'm running into the fence back there. Flex or point your foot. Strong core, really isolate it. We're gonna lift that little knee and lower it. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Feel your glutes contracting as you try to kick that foot in towards yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold that high knee. I want you to extend it and kick it in. Extend and kick it in. Good. Extend and kick. Work the glutes here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and nice. Go ahead and extend the right leg back to your supported side plank. Now if you move the left knee a little out away from underneath you, you can come all the way down to your side here and down to your elbow. Go ahead and stack your knees nice and neat and make sure your bottom shoulder, the left one in this case, is very strong and supportive. So you're always moving the shoulder away from your ear, okay? Let's do some clamshells just because we can. So knees are bent. We're going to open up the top knee to the ceiling and put it back down. And open it and put it back down. Okay. Now this is going to be our basic clamshell shape today. If you want to stay here as we add things on, please do. Okay. But always great to work on that outer hip, external rotation, right? Good. 3, 2, you can do whatever you like with the top arm. I like to hold my arms up. Okay, now hold the knee up. See if you could freeze this right knee in place. Freeze it in place. Keep strong and lifted in your left side. Now what if we kept the right knee in place but lifted the right foot and then back down to the ground? Lift and tap back down to the foot. Nice. It's a subtle movement. It's an internal rotation of that right hip and then an external. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, the foot comes back down. What if we lift the hip here off the floor and set it back? Maybe we hover. Lift and hover. Nice. So using that bottom outer hip now, left outer hip. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Set it down. Nice work. Okay, if you drop that top hand, come up on the left hand. You can swing it back around to hands and knees from here. Great. We're going to switch sides now. So now we're going to go on the right knee and kind of spin on that right kneecap. Point the right toes to the right. Extend the left leg. Spin it open to supported side plank. Okay, I'll spin around to face you to be polite. Okay, but we're in the same place. So check your foundation. It's super important. Right knee under right hip. Right hand spread out. Okay, spread the fingers wide and strong under the shoulder. Establish your shape. Strong core muscles. And then we want to lift that leg. And just feel its weight for a moment. It's pretty heavy. Okay, from the core. Tap down. Lift up. Controlled and slow. Like all of the muscles of the leg are actively pulling up and in to your hip. Strong in the joint. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Okay, now I want to really isolate this, right? So keep everything strong and stable. Swing the leg back and swing it forward. Just find a range of motion that works without moving your torso. Good. Keep it going. Keep that leg nice and high. I know it's heavy, but keep working. It's worth it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now give it a nice little bend in the knee, like you're trying to kick yourself, like like you're trying to pull the heel into your glute. We're gonna lift that knee and lower it. Lift. If you get a cramp, just extend the knee and come back in. Good. Lift and lower. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Extend the knee and then pull it back in. Extend and pull it, heel back in. Good. Keep the knee high. I know that leg is tired. Extend. 5. Extend. Kick. Extend. 3, 2, last one. Extend that leg, drop that left foot. Now let's see if we could lower down onto the right hip. Come down to that right elbow and find a little setup for our little clamshells in the leg. So work in the outer hip. Strong lifted right side. I find it very tempting to kind of relax here and let my right side drop down, but do lift it up, please. Very strong. Okay, whatever you like with the top arm. Let's lift the top leg and lower. Lift and lower. Starting to fire up that outer hip. As we move into variations of this shape, feel free to stick with this. Just the basic shape. Good. 3, 2, last one. Hold it up here. Now we keep the left knee, it's frozen in place. We're going to lift the left foot. So internal rotation, drop it for external. Internal, external. Just find a range of motion that works best, but still challenging. Okay. Push that comfort zone a little bit. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now the heel comes back down, the feet are connected again. Okay, we're gonna lift the bottom hip and lower it, working that right outer hip. Lift and lower. Good. Up. Push that floor. Strong right shoulder. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. All the hands are going to come back up underneath your shoulders. Spin it down towards the mat again. Back through your all fours shape. Okay, take a little wrist stretching moment here. Palms flipped up, fingers pointing at you. You can make a fist and kind of roll around a few times. We're about to head into some plank shapes. So, get a little wrist stretching moment. If your wrists are happy, you might consider combining your wrist stretch with the plank that we're about to go into. But you're free to use normal hands at any point, okay? I just like to put a little weight into my wrist stretch sometimes. So we're getting into that plank shape. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you there. Remember, in your plank, you can drop your knees, but the most important thing is that your lower body is pushing the ground and you have a lot of weight in your strong upper body, shoulders over wrists. So knowing that you are strong in your plank shape, we're gonna bring one knee to tap the elbow. It's close to on that side and back to your plank. Other knee taps and back, tap and back. Mountain climbers. Okay, stay strong as you climb your mountain. You can use your knees, but the shoulders are still over your wrists, okay? Keep it up. Keep climbing. Good. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. Last one and 1. Now come back through your plank. I'm going to give you a little challenge here. Come down to one elbow, nice and easy, nice and isolate the movement. Okay, and then other elbow. And then back up to one hand, push back up to the other hand. Now come down the opposite way. One elbow down, other elbow, back to the hand, back to the hand. Nice. Now I'm gonna have us come down to that elbow plank and just hold here. Okay, you can have your palms down, gripping the floor. We're gonna tap the hip down on one side and then down on the other side. And down and down. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Keep the shoulders over the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back through center. Stay with me in your plank, dropping your knees whenever you need to. Can you come back up to your hands from here? Good. Okay, now we're going to play around with a big challenge. Keep everything really stable and isolated. Reach forward with one hand. Try not to let your shoulders wobble. Bring it back down. Other hand, reach. Bring it back down. Again, reach and down. Reach and down. All of this can be done with your knees down, okay? But still, strong belly, shoulders over wrists. Reach. Reach. Good work today. Getting close to the end of our workout. You should be proud of yourself for your hard work. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. Last one. Last one. Come back through your plank, down to your elbows again. Plank jacks, okay? You can step one foot out and back to center, other foot out and back to center, or you can add a little hop here. You are the boss. Either way. 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Back up to your hands here. Whew, so much plank today. Walk to those hands. Take a moment and shake it off. Roll on up. Have a little bit of wall stuff for you, okay? Not a whole lot. So find a little piece of wall you can touch onto, a chair, a shelf, anything, just for a little extra balance, okay? We're gonna have the toes turned out away from each other, tailbone points down. The heels are down. Take a little plie squat. Okay, little knees point out, and then back up. Now we're gonna come up on the tippy toes and do a little plie squat. Back up. Good. Now you're gonna pull your right toe up as far as you can up to your left thigh, and then back down. Let's do it again. Squat. Tippy toe squat. And draw that foot up. Squat. Tippy toe squat. Draw the foot up. Good. Squat. Tippy. Up. Squat. Tiptoes. Up. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And rest. Okay, shake it off. Other side coming up, just the same, okay? We have a little plie squat, squat, tippy toe. This time the left toe is going to draw, okay? Squat. Tiptoes, left. Good. 5 more, please. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice. Big stretch here, reach all the way up. I'm going to bring this back down to the floor, okay? Exhale, roll it all the way down. If you bend your knees here, you can put your hands down, drop your hips, and pop yourself up into a little boat pose. Go ahead and find your boat shape. You can use feet down at first. We want our longest spine. Okay, really drawing up through the top of the head. Belly muscles lifting up and in. Okay, if it feels all right, you lift your feet. Okay, we're gonna do arms up and forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Again, up and forward. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now hold with me here. Roll down to your low back. Roll back up to your boat. Let's go again. Down and up. You can use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 5 more, please. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Come all the way down to your back. Drop your feet, drop your head. I think it's time to rest and cool down right now. So cactus arms, we're going to take the feet wide and start to drop the knees side to side. Great work. Take a couple minutes here just to let your heart rate come down gradually. Letting the blood gradually slow down rather than all of a sudden. Just helping you to that cool down, but also if we cool down properly and we stretch a little bit, we're a little less sore the next day. So go ahead and drop the knees over to one side. Look away from them to the other and hold here for a few breaths. If you like, you can gently, right, encourage the top knee down with the close hand. Take some big breath here and let it go. Okay, switch the twist, please. Knees over to the other side, and of course look away from them. Press the knee down, perhaps. Nice breath in. And deep breath out. How about just one more breath? Nice. Bring the knees back in. Rock yourself up. Okay, please feel free to keep cooling down and stretching. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.